Hello again, we're going to continue on with the gateway questions for Math 104. This is number 49. It falls in the category of number 44 through 53, where we're going to be solving equations using substitution. Now when you look at this equation, we're looking for g, and the first thing hopefully you notice is that there's these two exactly the same expressions, pretty gross in the problem, but they're exactly the same. That's useful for us. We can use this to help us with the substitution. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of collapse these into one variable. And instead of looking at them as g minus 2 over g, I'm going to write it as x equals g minus 2 over g. This allows me to rewrite this problem in a very nice way. What do I have? Instead of g minus 2 over g, I have x. Instead of g minus 2 over g, I have x. And after substitution, I have a nice quadratic equation. In fact, it's one that I can solve for using factoring. Remember our variables, this is a, b, and c. When you're trying to factor, you're looking for two numbers which add up to b and multiply to a times c. So we're looking for two numbers that add up to -7 and multiply to be 6. That's -1 and -6. So we can factor this to be x minus 6, x minus 1, and that all equals 0. This tells us the solutions to this equation, this new equation, where x is 6 or x is 1. So we've substituted, we've solved this new equation, now we need to unsubstitute. So we'll go back to the substitution that we have. And here, x is equal to g minus 2 over g. Let's take a look at our solutions. If we're looking at 6, 6 is x, which is the same thing as g minus 2 over g. That's going to give us one potential solution. X could also be 1. This will give us a possible second solution. Let's work through them. With 6 equals g minus 2 over g, we multiply the g to the left-hand side and solve the equation. So we subtract g, and then we divide by 5. That gives us one possible solution. Let's do the same thing when x is equal to 1. We multiply the g, then we subtract g. G minus g gives us 0, and we get something very strange. We get 0 equals -2. That's a good indication, because this is of course false, 0 and -2 are not the same, that x could never be 1. This means that there is no solution from x equals 1. So we have one solution to this equation, g equals -2/5.